Hi, Rizzo. Today I'm going to interview Elizabeth Kennedy. She is a intuitive healer. And well, I think that I will let her explain exactly what she does.
Hi.
Hi.
Um, I help people release the things that are holding them back, the things that they're hanging on to either consciously or unconsciously, mostly unconsciously, so that they can be more free, to be more of who they are, more healthy, more awake, more conscious, and more fulfilled in the world.
Okay. And but how does it happen? Like if you have a session, like it's a general thing, or you want to work in an issue in a specific?
Well, my clients come from every different walk of life. I have clients that are men and women and in their 20s to their 80s, and some will come with physical complaints, and some will come with just things that are blocking them from achieving what they want to achieve in life. And I have a protocol that I go through, and I
Okay.
take them step by step through the protocol, and then we address the issues. And it's done it's a channeled type of healing. So I connect with the individual, and then information comes to me from their system. I learn things, and then healing can come through me into the client.
Okay. And for example, sometimes like you don't have a specific problem, a health problem, but you just feel that your life is not flowing well, or something is not very connected. Can you help people in this situation?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We can release what's blocking them, what's blocking the flow of life, or what's blocking the flow of creativity. That makes it good for artists. Um, Very beneficial. So we remove the things that are in the way
Mm.
of
Okay.
what people want to achieve or feel or experience in their lives.
Okay. So I think that you kind of answer a little what I was going to ask, because I'm a visual artist.
Yeah.
So do you think that the artists can also benefit with your sessions?
Definitely, definitely. People who are visual artists, people who are writers, I can help with writer's block, with relationship issues, with whatever's the challenge. Normally, the perspective of this type of healing system is that normally the things that are showing up in our lives are a result of earlier wounding or struggle, whether it was from when we were a child or from our DNA, inherited from our parents and our grandparents, or from, even if you believe in previous lives, it could be from that. And so um, all of these things come into form as a human, and when we express in the world, sometimes this unfinished business gets in the way of us expressing fully. And so what we do in a healing session is we go in and we see what this unfinished business is, and we bring consciousness to it. We bring it to the light of day so that it can be released, it can be healed.
Okay. And I know that on your website, and I read a lot of testimonials, but can you give us like one or two examples of some kind of result that the person had after your sessions?
Oh, wow. Um, so often clients will say to me, this is a client that I had last week. I did quite a few, did like, I think 9 or 10 sessions with this client. When he told me this, he said, every single time I have a session with you, I feel more and more happy, more and more joy. And he said, it's unreasonable how good I feel. since I've been doing sessions with you.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Unreasonable joy is a pretty good result. And that was something he was looking for, with more joy and peace in his life. I have clients who are facing different personal challenges in their lives that feel relieved of burdens so that they can take the next steps that they want to in their lives. Let's see, what's a particular, gosh, I have so many clients that write to me after the session and they say, oh, you know, I felt, I guess I try not to, it's hard for me to give you an example without kind of saying too much about the client and their background. And
Okay, yeah, I understand.
and I do have clients that come to me for deepening in their awakening. And this is one of the places where I think the healing, the practice that I do is among the most powerful practices, helping people to find more awakeness, more consciousness in their life.
So people get, how can I say, well, not only aware, but I think that maybe they get calmer, or don't know, in a state like a more in a state where they can be more open, yeah, to see other angles, or other perspectives. Okay. And how does this can you explain, to us, how does this sessions work? You said that some people have like 6 or 7.
Yes, some people will just come for one session. And a single session will be, people can sign up on my appointment scheduling software. Some people will sign up for 3 sessions where you can get a discount. And some people who have something they really want to work on, they'll schedule a deep dive, which is 10 sessions focused on a specific area where they want to open and release and heal.
Okay. So I think that we jumped to the how the sessions are, but I'm also curious to know how you start as a intuitive healer.
Oh, well, when I was 7 years old, I learned about shamans, and I thought to myself, I could do that. If I had the right mentor, I could do that. And that never really left me. And so then as I've gotten older, I started practicing energy awareness, energy healing techniques when I was a martial artist. And I did that for 20 years. And then I started doing energy healing after that. And I've been doing energy practices now for over 30 years. And specifically this type of energy healing, I started doing in 2007, but now it's deepened dramatically since I've learned this vortex healing, which is a new type of healing that I'm doing.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you want to share with us? Some kind of, I don't know, a tip or an advice?
The real magic and the real wisdom is inside each of us. It's all here. And sometimes we go looking outside to all these different sources for wisdom and for guidance, and that's good for guidance. But then we have to weigh that against what's true for us. And so what my lesson for today was to remember to honor the inner wisdom of every client, of every person, of every being. Every being has their own wisdom and their own truth and what's right for them. And so I would say, look inside. The truth is within you.
Okay. And how can people reach you?
My website is consciouscommunion.org, and my scheduling software is lizkennedy.appointlet.com.
Okay, so they can go there and schedule an appointment directly. Okay.
My Facebook page.
Okay.
And yeah.
And I think that you have also another special offer for people that are watching this video.
Yes, thank you. Anybody who would like to do a session, if they mention this video, I'll give them $25 off their first healing session.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Ely. Nice to be with you today.
Yeah, nice to be with you. Yeah. Well, I also had a session with Elizabeth, and what I felt was that I felt much calmer, and also I could feel her heart. Yeah, that what she does really comes, yeah, from her soul, or yeah. I could feel authenticity. So thank you for your work.
Thank you, Ely.
Bye.
Thanks.